I once asked Nelson Mandela's philosophy of leadership, and he said he led his flock from behind. You have to go behind and ensure any stragglers make their way. So I think true leadership is meant to those who empower others.
The Peter Lougheed Leadership College is a 2-year program for upper year students that will give them what I hope will be a life-changing experience in understanding leadership.
And studying leadership in an interdisciplinary environment. I think this is one of the things that makes the college unique.
This is a program that's going to allow you to meet people from a variety of different areas, not just in your specialization, and who are going to show you different opportunities and different ideas that will be valuable for you no matter which field you go into.
It's rare that a student gets the opportunity to work with people from all different faculties, to hear from people who are considered to be experts in their field in a variety of different areas, to contribute to big things like societal change or social justice or those kinds of things.
You come out of this equipped with the tools necessary to lead in today's rapidly changing world. It doesn't matter what discipline you're from, those skills are absolutely critical.
And I really think that the genius of this program isn't so much what they're learning in the classroom, but what they're learning from being with each other. It's that friction of the different perspectives, and I think when you get that friction and that rub, there's going to be something very exciting that explodes from that.
I got an opportunity to collaborate with and work with people from engineering, business, science, the arts, people I would have never ever met in university before.
We will be putting you through experiences that will bring out parts of your character that may be very important for your future, but they may not be areas that you've had an opportunity to investigate before. So you've got to be adventurous, you've got to be committed.
It's not easy, but it's very rewarding. Something that even within the first 5 months of the program has transformed the way that I view school, the way that I view my work, the way that I view my family, everything. It's been, I think amazing.
People are expected to show initiative and show leadership more often now than I think they were in the past. And so the first step about doing that is learning how to lead, but it's also learning how to follow.
People have become wary of leaders who are interested in power and interested in exploiting that power, and we've become much more attuned to wanting to work with people who want to create.
Peter Lougheed himself said leadership is all about the team. And for me, that sort of came as a shocker, because I thought leadership was about the individual person and what one person had to offer, yet it actually goes beyond that.
Leadership is about building everyone up to be the best they can be, and that's really what the leader's job is. It's not about you, and it's not about one person, it's about an organization and how powerful an organization can be.
The key to true leadership is to get people working in an environment where they can see that it's good to be challenged, that honest critique is the best friend you can have in a leadership role. It's bringing people to a decision so that they own it together.
You have to get messy. You have to debate, you have to argue, you have to break down this false sense of agreement and actually understand that it's okay to not agree on how to solve a problem.
Being self-aware about our own implicit attitudes, understanding that we might exclude people who aren't like us, not because we're mean, but because we have a natural reflex to gravitate towards those who are like us. We talk about emotional intelligence. It's this idea of how do we govern our own emotions to not let them sidetrack us, not let them derail us, not let our buttons be pushed, not let ourselves get into a situation where our emotions get in the way of the best judgment, but also how to be cognizant of other people's emotions, their feelings.
It's absolutely challenging. It's thinking really outside the box and is really making me grow as a person.
Even if it doesn't necessarily lead to a career field, I know that I would come out of it a better person who has the ability to reflect and to critically think and to analyze information. So I think it's a very personally fulfilling program.
Any organization is looking for bright young talent. They're going to want to check off those skill sets that are on your resume, that you have leadership capabilities. It's going to give you a competitive advantage in anything you want to do once you graduate from university.
And if a student wants to get to know people who are not like himself or herself. If a student wants to look inside and have some tools to understand their own way of thinking, their own way of dealing, if they want to grow, then I think they should look at the Peter Lougheed Leadership College. I think it's a wonderful experience.
Honestly, the PLLC has been the best decision I've made in university, hands down.
There are experiences here that are unparalleled with anything else that you could get in any university elsewhere in Canada and North America and beyond. It's truly a unique experience.
The truth is the world is in desperate need of great leaders. And to have an institution to nurture this in Canada, we're very lucky.